Should we buy or sell IOTA/the US dollar? First off, read this disclaimer carefully and do your good deed of the day by liking and subscribing. So, the pair is IOTA/US dollar, IOTA/USD is the ticker. Here is the website. So, connecting machines, securing data. IOTA protects the integrity and the verifiability of data. Empowering people. IOTA helps people securely navigate their digital lives. Yeah, a nice, very, animated website. Social impact, mobility, smart cities, global trade, digital identity. Yeah, they definitely have a very, very informative and nice website, which is important because this is the key way in which they market their crypto. Okay, then we look at the charts, weekly data points. Are there time cycles? To some extent, you have some time cycles. We have seen a lot of different things here with this cryptocurrency. You could argue that we are in the process of forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Here is a big head, and this could potentially be the right shoulder being formed. It is still early. We haven't seen, the bulls pick up momentum yet, on this right shoulder. But if this is an inverse head and shoulders pattern, then there could be some significant upside. So let's actually measure the potential rally. So from the current point, and if we just were to get up here and make a new all-time high, that would be a 96% rally, which is, significant. Yeah, so from a weekly data point perspective, this looks speculatively interesting from a bullish perspective. It gets a bit more interesting when we actually here look at this very key support level. The blue 100-day moving average has a long history of offering support. So given that we are testing that moving average right now, the benefit of the doubt definitively should go here to the bulls. This is just way too interesting. We also seem to have some smaller time cycles here on the daily data points. The time cycle suggests a bit of a declining phase, but the bulls really can't allow that. It is very, very important that the 100-day moving average functions as a support, because it's been relevant so many times in the past. It would be, do a lot of psychological damage if we do see it break. You could make the case that we, also are in the process of forming a bit of a rounding-ish bottom pattern, which also is, bullish. Yeah, so let's look at, the other indicators here. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, we do have a bit of a bearish cross here on the MACD. That's not ideal, but it's not like brutally bearish. Yeah, on the daily data points, I do think that, there is a bullish divergence here between price and accumulation distribution. That's nice. Yeah, when it comes to, the other indicators, we are very much due to this consolidation. We are in sort of like the neutral zone on the RSI and on various PPOs. So we are in one of those situations where it could go either way. So definitively we do have a standoff here between the bulls and the bears. Looking at long-term weekly data point correlations, 78% with the S&P 500, 91% positive with Bitcoin, and interestingly, the correlation with the Internet of Things ETF is 76% positive. So actually a bit weaker than with the S&P 500. And then minus 60% negative with the dollar index. On the daily data points, shorter term correlation, we have 55% with the S&P 500, 72% with Bitcoin, 63-ish with the Internet of Things ETF, and 40% with the dollar index. When we look at the seasonality over the last 5 years, so November, on average, there usually is a 42% rally, and then 40-ish% in December, and so December is one of the stronger months. So you could argue that the seasonality is more bullish than bearish. Even though we only close higher 40% of the time, the average gain is very substantial. So I would say that the seasonality overall here is bullish, and though very modestly bullish. So sort of like the paradox we have here with the Internet of Things, the crypto. The technicals, we do have support at the blue 100-day moving average. We also have seen a bunch of consolidation, so there are conflicting signals, hence the bears have reasons to be a bit ambitious, but also the bulls. So we have a standoff here on the technicals. I would lean towards the bull camp, but there definitively is a big battle. It could really go either way here. And we see, unfortunately, something a bit similar here with the seasonality. It was not strongly bullish, but it wasn't like clearly bearish either. So we have a standoff on the seasonality. What I did like is that there is a slight edge here for December to the bulls. So taking it all together, I would lean bullish. As long as the 100-day moving average holds, I think that, the bull camp have more reasons to to feel secure than the bears. But it is very, very, very contingent on it holding. We haven't seen the bulls really get aggressive yet. They don't have that much time to decide.